Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Our first time making love. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1, Option 2, Option 3, and Quattro. Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Two of Pentacles, Lord of harmonious change, Jupiter in Capricorn. The Last Judgment, the Spirit of the Primal Fire. And 8 of Wands, I call it the sex card. El de Bastos, Mercury and Sagittarius, Lord of Swiftness. I can already tell from these first 3 cards, it's going to be quite lusty. I'm seeing fast and furious fucking, passionate fucking, and I am seeing a lot of orgasms. So that's a bonus. Swim Cake Tarot. One of my mini decks available at makeplaincards.com. After I upload this video, I'm going to make a new deck. I'm going to call it Palabras, which is Spanish for words. And it's just going to be collages. 78 collages. A deck of art. Cinco de Oros, 5 of Pentacles. Diez de Bastos, 10 of Wands. Reina de Copas, Queen of Cups. No one's going hungry. You will both be fed. I am seeing a lot of oral sex. And I'm seeing a feast. You're literally feeding each other. So you could have this really amazing feast followed by passionate fucking. Justice, La Justicia. King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros. Knight of Pentacles, Caballo de Oros. If you're a woman, it may take you a while to achieve orgasm. You may be really nervous, self-conscious, but this person's going to put you at ease. they are going to work really, really hard to bring you to pleasure. More than once, because I'm seeing a sexual marathon here that goes on for at least a couple of hours. This person is not a lightweight. This person is not selfish. If this is a man, he's not just trying to get off. He's not using you so he can get off. He's not treating it like an amateur porn film. He is a pro. He's very, very good at bringing his partner to pleasure. The world, el mundo, king of water, Rey de Copas. I'm seeing the cliche, you know, that's been overdone, but sex that's so good, sex that is so amazing that you're smoking cigarettes after the sex. Priestess, la sacerdotisa. If you don't smoke cigarettes or smoke weed, after this very vigorous, ambitious fucking, maybe you'll eat some gummy worms, or you'll just suck on lollipops, or just, I don't know, just bask in this glorious afterglow. This is good, gratifying sex. And I am seeing a relationship. This is not casual. There are deep feelings. I don't feel like either one of you are obviously romantic. You don't wear your hearts on your sleeves. One of you could have acts of service as your love language. And maybe one of you has the love language of sensual touch, warmth, affection. But it's established. You are in love. You are in a relationship. I'm seeing mutuality. I'm seeing reciprocity. You probably had a lot of conversations leading up to this. Okay, so this is not the energy of two people who just were crushing on each other on Instagram or whatever, and then you said, okay, let's get together after a couple of weeks of flirting, and you got together and you had sex. There's nothing hasty or casual or half-ass about this. I feel like a lot of planning went into this, so maybe you live at a distance and you flew in, or you're flying in to meet this person, or vice versa. You could be in different cities, different states, different countries, on different continents. But yeah, this is good. And although we have no marriage cards, I feel like it is implied there's a very good chance that eventually the two of you will get married and have at least one child. Or if you're older and you've already been married before, you could have a blended family. But I'm seeing a relationship. So I feel like this person has a lot of earth. We do have King of Pentacles in the center. I am seeing Taurus. So, oh, and that's really good. We have these two signifiers and these two signifiers. This person could have Sun in Taurus, Cancer rising, Moon in Sagittarius. That's one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Cancer, Scorpio rising, Moon in Sagittarius. I feel like you have at least one significant conjunction. When I say significant, I mean Sun conjunct Moon, Moon conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury, Mars conjunct Venus. Not Psyche conjunct Eris or whatever. I don't really fuck with the asteroids. But I'm seeing really good solid goat synastry, and I'm seeing good, healthy, lusty, enjoyable sex. You're laughing, you're connecting on all levels. There's eye contact, there's touching, there's a prelude, you know, there's the preliminaries, and then the actual fucking, and then there's the afterglow and cuddling. Maybe you're sharing ice cream after this fuckathon. That's what I see for pile 1. Good times. Good stuff. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Sky Radio for affirmations. Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose the second crystal, here's your reading. The Blasted Tower, La Torre, Lord of the Host of the Mighty. The Hermit, El Ermitaño, Magus of the Voice of Light. The Emperor, Big King Daddy, Son of the Morning. And of course, it did not escape my attention. This is the largest crystal in this reading. So if you're a woman wondering about a man, he could be packing. He could have an exceptionally large dick. That's interesting. These first 3 cards are all major arcana. Mars, Aries. We have Aries twice. Aries and Aries sandwiching Virgo. As I often say, I see fire and earth as the lustiest combination, and that's what we have here. We have fire and earth. Let's keep going. El Mundo, the world. El Carro, chariot. All of this major arcana, are you kidding me? Tres de Copas, 3 of Cups. Okay, I'm getting a definite picture here, but I'm not going to say what I'm seeing until all the cards are on the table. Strength, more major arcana, more fire. That's Leo. Ten of Chalices, 10 of Cups, Diez de Copas. Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas. Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos. What the hell is that? Oh, that's her bra. Okay. Thought something was dripping down like an ice cream cone. That's her bra. High heel. Okay. They have that as Sun and Aries, but I associate 3 of Wands with Sagittarius because 3 is the number of Sagittarius, the system that I use from Linda Goodman's star signs. 5 of Air, 5 of Swords, Cinco de Espadas. And then the Empress. Oh, hello, the Emperor and the Empress in the same row. That never happens. Okay. What I was seeing initially, with all the major arcana, the fire, the earth, the Emperor, and then the 3 of Cups, I was thinking, okay, This person is going to be emotionally closed off, emotionally unavailable, and it's going to be just a good time, something casual. But then when I put all the cards down, saw the Ten of Cups, I thought of two different things. Usually I stick to one narrative, but I'll put both of these things out there, take whatever resonates. So I saw 50 Shades of Grey. I read the book, the first book, and I saw the first movie. I didn't read the sequels or see the other movies. But anyway, you know how in the beginning Christian Grey is just about the sex. He's very fascinated by the woman, and he just has the sexual fascination with her, and there's no warmth, there's no feelings, but then eventually he catches feelings and they get married and live happily ever after. But so this could start off as something casual and it gets deeper, and they do catch feelings eventually, but it starts off with a big emphasis on sex, fucking. Another thing I saw is that this person could be married. This could be third party, and you play a certain role in this person's life. You're the Sancha. You're the mistress. And they just want to get together with you and have a good time. So take whatever resonates, but that is really strong to have the Emperor and the Empress in the same row. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So there is a chance, and then Ten of Cups in the center, regardless, the two of you eventually could get together, get married, and have a child or children. But there's some friction, there's some tension. This is not going to be an easy road, paved with gold, lined with lollipops, from where you are now to this blissful happily ever after, which doesn't really exist. You know, I don't deal in fairy tales, but, you know, getting married, living in the same house and having a kid or kids, dogs, cats, parakeets, ferrets, whatever. It's going to be a bumpy road. But one thing is definite. The lust is strong with this one. Regardless of their gender, although this is really strong masculine energy, I see this person being a fuckbot. Not to say they're boring, but this man, this motherfucker can go all night long. I'm seeing stamina. I'm seeing a very pronounced libido. I'm seeing a lot of sweat, and I'm hearing a lot of grunting, and I'm hearing terms of endearment. I'm hearing baby, and there was really intense eye contact. I can see this person caressing your face and saying, God, baby, you're so beautiful. And they're really into it. They're really into you. Before you get together, I see them looking at your pictures and or videos, and they're getting off. They're pleasuring themselves. And they're blowing up your phone. They're really into you. And they're pursuing you, and you're super flattered because they're so enthusiastic. And then this is always a risk you take when you fall for something like that. You know, you get together and you have sex, and then the person starts to turn ambivalent on you. They could ghost you. But we're just focused on your first time making love. And what I see is, it looks like BDSM, with or without the accessories, the whips, the butt plugs, whatever. This person's a dom. This person's definitely dominant. They could have a lot of stuff in Aries. They could have a lot of stuff in the first house. So a possible astral combo for this person. They could have Sun in Aries with Mars and Mercury in Aries. Aries rising, Moon in Virgo. This person is intense as hell, very terse. They can be an asshole with most people, but I don't see them being an asshole with you. They want you to have a good time. They want you to experience orgasms, but they're very self-absorbed. So they're going to have fun. There's no question. They're going to enjoy the sex. You may be so intimidated by this person's uber masculine energy that you can't really open up. And you can't really let go and experience orgasm. But this person's very ambitious. It is an ego thing too. They would like to see you let go and have fun, but they're just so focused on their performance. There's no way of sugarcoating. They probably watch a lot of porn, or they did at some time. And they could have misconceptions. If this is a man, he could have misconceptions about what it takes to make a woman feel good. They think it's just penetration with no oral, which I've never seen success with that, but everyone's different. I'm not really seeing tenderness. Okay. If they're using the terms of endearment like baby, it's almost like a cliche. You know, I'm getting strong porn star vibes from this person. Strong dom vibes, no doubt about that. There's nothing feminine or soft or sweet or Knight of Cups about this person, which is funny because we have the Knight of Cups in the last row, but there's some manipulation here and some strategizing. This person may... Okay, what I'm seeing is they could be a wolf in sheep's clothing, where they seem sweet in the beginning when they're blowing up your phone. They may make it seem romantic, but this person's not romantic. They're just very intense and sexual. They work out in the gym a lot. And if you just casually scroll through this person's Instagram, you may be worried. You know, who else is this person talking to? I'm seeing an extrovert. I'm seeing a flirt. This person's very complicated because I can see them being intense and being an asshole and being closed off. But I also feel like they talk to a lot of people. But I'm not really seeing fuckboy with this person. They have a lot of experience, but I don't see them just scattering their energy. I feel like it is one person at a time with them, a serial monogamist. And when they're with you, they're all about you. But you may be worried about them losing interest or, I don't know, talking to someone else. I feel like you're going to have a hard time really trusting this person. You may feel like it's too good to be true because they come on so strong. But there is a chance, if you chose pile 2, the two of you could eventually get married. There could be sweetness and tenderness eventually. But yeah, bumpy road. I feel like you both have a lot of masculine energy in your natal chart, so that although this person has a lot more than you do, but you could have Sun in Libra, Cancer rising, Moon in Gemini, one possibility. I feel like they have more fire, you have more air. They love your mind. They love the way your mind works. They think you are smart as hell. That turns them on. They like that you have your own thing going on. So you could be really ambitious. You could have a career. You could be an attorney, an accountant, a surgeon. I don't know, but they love your mind. They love the whole package, but I don't see them being tender and sweet. They're very rough around the edges for pile 2. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I have. Hope that helps. Hope that entertains. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Sky Radio for affirmations. Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch. Zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here's your reading. Nine of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. The Wheel of Fortune, Lord of the Forces of Life. And Four of Swords, Lord of Rest from Strife. You're manifesting this right now. Some of you, you may not have even met this person yet. But you have a definite idea of what you want to manifest. Your feet are on solid ground. You're stable. You love your life. You love your career. You're focused on your coin. You're not going to settle. You're not okay with casual sex. You want a substantial relationship you can sink your teeth into. Caballo de Bastos, Knight of Wands, Reina de Copas, Queen of Cups, Caballo de Oros, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to have a threesome. A rare threesome, a woman with 2 men. Usually it's 2 women, 1 man. I'm only being partly facetious. Maybe that really is your thing and you want to have sex with 2 different men. Five of Wands, Cinco de Bastos. 7 of Wands, Siete de Bastos. Knave of Pentacles, Sota de Oros. Cinco de Bastos. Strength. Okay, we got a drama up in this bitch. 5 of Pentacles, Cinco de Oros. Yeah, I'm seeing some drama. So this is either third party or multiple party. You could be in a relationship right now. This person could be in a relationship. And that totally contradicts what I said when I looked at the first 3 cards. You're on your own. You're balanced. You're stable. You're manifesting this. If someone is truly in the energy of 9 of Pentacles and 4 of Swords, they are not a drama magnet. And they have no interest in something this messy. So This could be a word of caution. It could be, the cards could be saying that if you stay on this path that you're on, if you're on a path that is anti-Nine of Pentacles, anti-Four of Swords, meaning you're not really on a spiritual path, you don't take care of your spiritual hygiene, you don't meditate, you're always in the noise of social media and other people's opinions. If you stay in that Five of Wands kind of energy, you're going to attract some bullshit. So it's really weird. That doesn't happen that often, where the cards are so contradictory. I may pull clarifiers. Let me look at this. Because Nine of Pentacles, that is not a desperate energy. It's not a dramatic energy. It's quiet confidence. It's knowing who you are, standing on your solid ground, claiming your terra firma, not getting in anyone's business, and not allowing anyone to trample your boundaries. Knight of Wands, the thirstiest, the lustiest of all the knights. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. You are stable. You are cool. You're not desperate. You're not manic. You're not trying to manifest something this chaotic. This person who is going to be drawn to you, or is drawn to you right now, someone you might have your eye on, this person is dramatic, and they're very, trying to think of a better word than the one that's coming to my mind. I don't want to say that they're immature. They have a lot of energy. They're very restless. This person sees you as a challenge. They feel like they have a lot of competition. Even if they don't, that's how they perceive it. They see you as someone who is just really beautiful and appealing to many people. Maybe you have a platform or a YouTube channel or a big presence on Instagram or something. I don't know. They see you as someone they're going to have to fight for. They want to prove to you that they're the one that you need to spend your time with. It's like they're auditioning for you. Okay, like you're the casting director or some shit, and they're auditioning. They're jumping through hoops of fire. They're really trying to impress you, is what I'm getting. So I'm seeing limerence. If you're a woman and this is a man, I see you reminding them in some way. It's probably subconscious. You remind them of their mother. And rejection from you would really just fucking hurt this person. If this is someone you've already met, someone you're already talking to, you have a lot of power over this person. I see them sending you messages and you don't respond right away, and it drives them crazy. They feel like you're very elusive, is what I'm getting. If this is someone that you are talking to, that you know right now, an acquaintance, someone that you've met on social media, whatever, you're going to make them work. They're going to have to take their time and get to know you and show you, prove to you that they're after more than just quick sex, instant gratification. Okay. So, your first night together, your first time fucking. I'm not seeing much warmth. I'm not seeing the stuff that would lead to a long-term, deeply gratifying relationship. I'm seeing a lack of compatibility here. I'm seeing a lack of understanding. This person is a very they're a very hasty lover. This is someone, I hate to be negative, but I just have to call it like I see it. And, you know, the usual caveat, this is not a personal reading. It's a pick a card reading. I'm reading for a global audience. So I'm not trying to trigger anyone or whatever. But if this is a man, he comes on really strong on social media in the direct messages. He thinks in his mind, his ego is very much in this. He thinks in his mind that he's this great lover. He may tell you he's going to do this thing and this thing to you, and it's going to just be the best sex of your life. But then you actually get together and he falls short of your expectations. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Maybe he's never been in a serious relationship. He's just had some hit it and quit it. He's had some flings. He's had some booty calls, but he's never been in a real substantial relationship. And so he's received a lot of misinformation from porn and popular culture, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So you may have to teach this man how to touch you, how to fuck you. It looks like he doesn't have any staying power. There could be some premature ejaculation going on. Could be an age gap. You could be a few years older than this person. And I feel like you have a lot more sophistication, a lot more class, a lot more life experience. This person is very clumsy, very awkward. And they're very emotional. I mean, emotionally, they're all over the place. They could have anger issues. I mean, my God. Knight of Wands with Five of Wands in the same row. Yeah, they could have anger issues. This is the kind of guy where if you're out on a date with this guy or you're in a bar or something and he sees you looking at another man or smiling, or someone comes up and talks to you the wrong way, he can go off the deep end. Hey man, you want to go outside? And the next thing you know, he's got blood all over his shirt and someone's calling the cops. I was not expecting this to go in that direction at all. You never know what's going to happen with one of my tarot readings. Shit. So, for a lot of you watching this would probably be a hard pass. Like, no, I'm good with the vibrator. Thanks. I don't want any of this. Yeah. Because as far as a relationship goes, as far as anything goes, apparently they don't have anything to offer. Oh my God. I don't see them having stamina or staying power. I just don't. And they do not have emotional intelligence according to these cards. So might be back to the drawing board. Did I call out a possible astral combo? This person could have everything in Aries. No, I'm saying Aries and Sagittarius, even though that's a Leo card. They could have Sun in Sagittarius, Aries rising, Moon in Sagittarius. Okay. You could have Sun in Virgo, Scorpio rising, Moon in Leo. These are just possibilities. Take whatever resonates. If anything resonates at all, I can't wait. And I'm looking forward to reading the comments on this one on pile 3. That's what I see. That's what I have. Yeah, heavy emphasis of this channel on entertainment purposes. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Sky Radio for affirmations. Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch zodiac readings and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here is your reading. Knight of Pentacles, Lord of the Wild and Fertile Land, Caballo de Oros. Two of Cups, Venus and Cancer, Lord of Love, Dos de Copas. Nine of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning, Caballo de Bastos. Okay, that's all that I need for signifiers. Don't give me any more. If we have these two signifiers sandwiching the Two of Cups, that's perfect. Uno más. Reina de Oros, Queen of Pentacles, and there you go. That's another signifier. Sota de Bastos, Page of Wands. I don't really take pages of signifiers. That's a very young energy. Could be a child. So you could have a child together. We'll keep going. We'll see. Dos de Oros, Two of Pentacles. If we have a child together, how is it our first time making love? I don't know. Maybe it's your first time in a long time. Maybe this is an ex coming back. Ooh, the dreaded ex coming back. We'll see. Or for some of you, it could be your first time fucking results in a pregnancy. Six of Wands, Seis de Bastos, Seven of Wands, Eight de Bastos, Knave of Pentacles, Set of the Oros. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, Reina de Espadas, Eight of Cups, Ocho de Copas, and the Knight of Air, Caballo de Espadas. Okay, it could be third party, it could be multiple party, meaning you're in a relationship, they're in a relationship, but as the cliche goes, the heart wants what the heart wants. So maybe you're in a dead-end marriage, there's no intimacy, there's no light, there's no passion. Same for them. And so you unite, you console each other. You console each other with this really passionate sex that could result in a pregnancy. Okay. There's a lot going on here for pile 4. I am seeing mutuality. I am seeing reciprocity. I feel like the sex works, meaning that you both enjoy it. Orgasms all around, numerous orgasms. So the sex works, and it's not just sex, it's not just skin on skin. Two of Cups, there are feelings involved. You love each other. It's deep, and it's life-altering. And I'm seeing a child, I'm seeing a pregnancy. So what are you going to do? I don't know. I don't know how this is going to play out in the long run, but the focus is on your first night fucking each other. making the love. There is love here. Okay. And if it's not third party, if it's not multiple party, well, it's just a really dynamic relationship that works on multiple levels. The communication is gold standard. And that's how sex starts. Sex starts the communication. Sex starts in the mind. So you are aligned. You could have Mercury conjunct Mercury, one of the best things you can have in synastry as far as I'm concerned. So, one example of many. You could have your Mercury at 14 Cancer, and they could have their Mercury at 16 Cancer, tight conjunction. That's solid gold. You finish each other's sentences. There's mental telepathy. Even when you're not together, you're together. You're fucking on the astral plane. You're meeting up in dreams. You get those chills sometimes. You're washing dishes, or you're doing laundry, or you're baking cookies, or you're filing your taxes, whatever. And you get those chills all down the left side of your body. You feel this person communicating with you. When you know, you know. And it's deep, and you've not experienced this with anyone else. This is a once-in-a-lifetime singular connection. You could call it twin flames, divine counterparts, soulmates, whatever. It's definitely spiritual. And there's music. There are candles. Music, candles, wine, or beer, or whiskey, or water, whatever. But you're toasting each other, and one or both of you is extremely creative. You could be a muse for this person. You could inspire them to write music, poems. I can see them playing a guitar for you, maybe. I can see you in a beautiful setting out on a back patio beneath stars. I'm seeing stars and pine trees. Maybe you're in a cabin somewhere. And it's just the two of you, and it's super romantic. I think this may be the best pile of the four. You both value and prioritize this relationship. It could be, there could be an age gap. You could be a few years older than this person. Possible astro combos. I feel like you have Mercury in Cancer. That's super specific. So Mercury's always in the same sign as your sun, or the sign before or after. So you could have Sun in Leo, Mercury in Cancer, Virgo rising, Moon in Scorpio, and this person could have Sun in Leo, Mercury in Cancer, Scorpio rising, Moon in Gemini. But I feel like you have really spooky synastry. Spooky meaning it's intense. There are probably at least two significant conjunctions, like Mercury conjunct Mercury, or Moon conjunct Moon, or Moon conjunct Sun, or Mars conjunct Venus, something like that. But you understand each other. That cliche, Jerry Maguire, you complete me. You complete each other. You complement each other. This is very enviable. I was doing a synastry reading for a client a few nights ago, and I just said, oh my God, I have been doing readings for years, and this is the best synastry I've ever seen. It was just off the charts, page after page of things that just flowed. I mean, that is so rare. I look at celebrity charts, and I think, how are these two people together? Okay, I get that they're good looking, but beyond that, why are they together? And usually they have Mercury in good aspect to Mercury, or they have Moon conjunct Moon. That's what I've seen the most. Usually a relationship that lasts, you're going to have really good moon synastry most of the time. So I can see this turning into a relationship actually that does last. You're always going to be connected in some way, regardless of the choices you make. But I'm seeing really intense sex, good sex, because it is lovemaking, it is passionate. There are feelings involved. That's what I see for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.